Hi everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today is really exciting. I can't wait to use this system, but I have part 3 of my BTArtbox videos to show you basically. So we're going to be applying the actual full cover tips in this video. These are the ones that I chose. I do have a discount code for this brand in the description box. The link to their website and the discount code is in there. But yeah, I chose these ones. These are the short Coffin in pink because they do different base colours, but I chose pink. But there is different options. I'm just going to get these out. There are so many different, so many sizes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's 16 different sizes, which is absolutely amazing. 15 sizes, I can't count. There's 15 different sizes, which is brilliant. So it's very unlikely that we're going to have to adapt these too much, which is obviously a bonus. So there's lots of user manuals. Let me just see. If any of them are any different, whether they're just all variations of the same information. Yeah, I think they are the same, so it's fine. So I'm going to be using the user manual, of course, to make sure that we're doing everything correctly. So first of all, prep your nails, remove the cuticles, buff the surface of the nail, remove dust and oils. So to be honest with you, I have got a peel off base coat on my nails, which is why they are shiny, because it's actually still wet at the moment. I was waiting for it to dry, so I thought I'd do this step, show you what's in the box while we wait for that to dry. But I'm gonna have to take these off straight away as usual, because obviously I use my nails for videos, unfortunately. And just ignore this hand, they need infilling clearly. So yeah, we're just gonna skip this stage. Obviously, if I was to do that, you'd push your cuticles back, remove the excess dead skin, buff the surface of your nail, and remove the dust and oils with the alcohol pad, which comes in the set. We've also got this lamp here, which I'm excited to use. You just press the button, so obviously it doesn't have to be on all the time, because as soon as you put your hand in, you can press the button with the finger that's in there, which is really handy. I've now just smudged that nail. Let me just touch that up. I have already got a coat under this one that's drying anyway, so it's not going to be too much of an issue. So apply the dehydrator. Okay, can't do that because obviously my nails are not possibly able to apply anything to them before the actual tips. Match the nail tip sizes, which we'll do in a sec, and then apply the 4-in-1 gel nail glue on natural nails. A layer of gel nail glue for maximum adhesion. Oh, it's on the natural nails. Okay, that's good to know. So we'll do that. And then we need to apply the tip. So apply base end of the nail tip, concentrating the nail glue in the centre. Appropriate amount of glue is more conducive to fully dry. Apply the nail tips at a 45-degree angle. Press it until the glue reaches the free edge, and then flash glue for 15 seconds. Cool for 60 seconds more, and then apply top coat. But that is slightly different actually, because there's the reinforced coat. Okay, we'll do the reinforced coat anyway, but it isn't on the list, but it is in here. So this is what I've received here. X-Coat Tips French Protecting Duo is what this is called, and it's got a reinforced coat inside and a top coat as well. And then separately to that, I also got top coat and gel glue, and this here, which is the solid gel glue. So I'm assuming that this is the same as this, but just obviously in different forms, because people work differently with different products, in different ways. So this one looks like this. So it's more liquid. It's not runny. There's quite a lot on my brush, and it's taken quite a long time to come off. It is quite thick, which is good. I think that's going to be easier to use. And then there's also this one, which says solid gel glue. So I feel like this is going to be even thicker. Yeah, look at that. That's really thick. So I think I'm going to do a couple of nails with that, and then a couple with the one that's in the bottle, just to see if they do differ in any way, or whether it is just the same product. And then we've also got another top coat as well. So like I said, just going to wait for these nails to dry, and then we will start sizing up the tips. But I feel like it's going to be really easy to size them up because of how many options there are. because usually you get like 9 or 10, and then you have to adapt them quite a lot to your own nails or your client's nails or whatever you're doing. So I feel like having that many different options for sizes is going to be really useful. So let me just wait for this to dry, and then when it's dry I will come back and we can continue. Okay, my pinky nail is dry, but the others aren't, so I'm just going to get on with it and do that one. So stupidly, before I put the peel off base on, I didn't actually prep my nail, which was really dumb decision, but never mind, we're going with it, it's fine. So I feel like that's the best fit for my pinky. Look how beautiful that looks. I'm so excited for this. So let's give it a go. It doesn't say anything about prepping the underneath of the tip. I don't think you have to. I read somewhere, is it on the box? Oh, the box is over there. I'm sure I read somewhere that you don't need to. So for this one, I'm going to use the gel glue in the bottle. Oh, actually, I wonder if this is the one that you put on your natural nail, and then you use the other one for the actual tip. 4-in-1 gel nail, it says. Gel glue. Okay. I'm going to do that. I'm going to apply this to my natural nail. I'm not putting it right up to the cuticle because obviously it won't come off if I get it too far down, not where the peel off base is. So I'm just going to apply this to this nail now, to about the length of my nail, and then a bit more. You need enough, but not too much, because you don't want it to be flooding everywhere. And then I've got my lamp here, so I'll flip this over. I'm going to put that on just because it'll be easier. Like, it might be easier to use this lamp the other way around for this nail because it's my pinky. I'm going to put that here. Something heavy to keep it still. Put this on top of it. That'll do. What I set up. But anyway, this obviously wasn't the best setup at all, but just for the first one, while I get to grips with it. Once that's reached where it needs to go, I'm going to place it under the lamp. I like this lamp. This has made it really easy having this lamp, actually. That is fab. I'm holding that there for 15 seconds. I've got a bit of spillage, but not a major amount. It's pretty good going on myself. I'm usually pretty good at making a mess of my own nails. I'm just waiting for that to cure. So I've took that one out. Looks very pretty. There was a tiny bit of spillage down here, but nothing like really drastic. I keep putting my finger in that one index fingernail. It's very annoying. I'm just going to leave it. It's fine. If I have to soak them, I have to soak them. There we go. So that's that nail. Very pretty. I mean, I'd probably have them like half the length because I'm a bit of a wimp with nails now, but I actually really love that. And I think I'd probably like chop it down to, like, me personally, like down to like literally just past my fingertip, like probably around there, and that'd look so pretty. I might actually do myself a set of these like properly, and if I do, obviously I will film it again. But anyway, also I think this has a timer. I'm going to put it on now because I don't think I've left it on long enough to find out, but I'm sure it went off by itself, which is pretty handy. Oh, I've got one here already. So we're going to do the next nail now. I'm going to find one that fits, which I think that one's the best fit. That goes sidewall to sidewall. Yeah. So I'm going to go with this one. And just double check that before I go sticking it on. So I am going to taper the bottom of this a little bit. It's not quite the perfect fit, but that is the joy of these tips, is it is easy to make them that way. So I'm just going to take off a little bit from the corners. Try again. Don't want to take too much off at a time. A little bit more and then I'll be happy. So I'm going to do this one with the thicker product. I generally think that I did do the first one wrong. I think you're supposed to use this for the layout on your natural nail, and then the solid one on the nail that you're putting on, which would make way more sense. Because obviously, how are you going to get that solid product on your nail nice and neat? It's going to be pretty difficult. So it would make sense for the one that you do that with to come in a bottle. So they've really thought of everything, which is obviously very helpful for us. So we're going to use the thicker one this time, see how that pans out. That does go off by itself, by the way. I don't know why I've just turned it on. And then this says to concentrate at the cuticle or in the middle. I don't know how much to use of a product this thick. I'd rather have probably not enough than too much, because I can just take it off and sort of start again. So let's go in with this one. I'm going to put that on now so I can put my finger straight in. Let's see how this works then. Oh, that spreads lovely. Is it one that you can let go of? Sort of, yeah. I think you can actually. It's not really moving now I've let it go. Right, let's get it into the lamp before I get it everywhere. Let's quickly just... I definitely put way too much on, by the way. Just for reference, you don't need as much as I put on, so that'll be helpful for the next nail. This is fantastic. I love this system. The glue is really helpful with how thick it is. Okay, so the lamp's just gone off. I'm now going to do... I did stick that one on a bit wonky actually, but never mind, it's fine, we'll get over it. They are temporary for me, so it's not the end of the world. And I do find these sort of systems much easier to do on somebody else than myself, to be honest with you, that I would never use a product for the first time, like on somebody else, without knowing the ins and outs of it and stuff. My thing is, if I can put them on myself, I can put them on anyone. So it's worth cracking it on yourself first. Right, so I'm popping this nail on this one. That's what I'm going for. Let me just pick this one so I can get rid of the nails. Just flip it over in case that's... Yeah, my ring finger and index finger are usually always the same size. So I can pop those back in their packaging. I love the packaging as well, it's so neat. I love the colour scheme. Actually, the colour scheme of their branding goes really well with this background that I've got, look. Perfect match. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and apply this bottled gel glue to my middle finger now. It's really thick. Well, it's not really thick, but it's quite thick, but I don't think it'd be this thick if the temperature in my room wasn't so low. Like, it's really cold today. It's very strange because it's been really nice lately. Anyway, don't want to bore you to death. Let's put some on here. I'm going to do a smaller amount this time because that amount that I put last time was definitely like wrong. I'm going to put the lamp on next to me, ready for me to use straight away. Just put my finger in that by accident. Don't recommend doing that either. Do you ever just have a day where everything goes wrong? That's me today. Anyway, let's pop this on. Let's get it actually lined up where I want it this time. And then I'm going straight to the lamp. Okay, so that's all of them on. I just quickly did the index finger off camera. I'm just going to go in with a file. You do get one in the set, but I'm lazy. It's in the box and I'm not next to the box. So I'm just going to use this one that's next to me. Obviously, a file's a file. So I'm just making sure that any bits that are slightly over where they shouldn't be, I'm just removing them, and then obviously getting rid of that tip bit as well that attaches them to the size thing. I'm being quite gentle because obviously they're only on a peel off base coat. I don't know how easy they're going to come off, so I'm being a bit less forceful than I usually would on my own nails. These are just such an easy way to get French nails. Perfect on clients that, you know, like if you're a nail tech watching this, I guarantee you've got one as well. Like, we've all got at least one client that literally just has French every single time. I know I've definitely got one of those clients anyway. In fact, I've actually got a couple. But yeah, we've all got them. So these would be really helpful for them. Just to save you having to paint a French on every one of their appointments. It'd be nice for them to just come in, you stick them on, and off they go. Obviously for the ones that have full cover tips, of course. But yeah, they're really, really lovely. And like I said, you can get different base colours as well. Like, you don't have to have the pink. So if your clients or you are more into like nude, you can get a nude one. You can have whatever you want. So that's really good. So now I've done that, I'm just going to give them a quick dust off so there's nothing in my way. But I actually love these. I've never really been a French nail type of person, but I'm loving these. Anyway, so next step is the reinforce coat, which is this one here. So I'm just going to apply that as well. So just applying that over the nail. This is obviously just to add a bit more strength to them. It's nice to work with. Easy to get a nice even coat. I was worried when it was like they were calling it the builder, because some builders are quite thick, and I was thinking, it's going to be quite difficult to get a nice even thin coat of this reinforced gel if it's like a thick consistency builder. But this is so easy, and look how much better they look now they're shiny. How much of a difference has that made? Look amazing. Got a little tiny bit on my skin there. Just will remember to remove that before they go in the lamp. And then all that's left to do after this coat is the top coat. It's that easy. I've been filming for about, I think it's been about half an hour. Obviously I do faff a lot when I'm filming, like a lot more than I would if I was working on a client. But yeah, I've only been filming for half an hour this whole video from start to finish up to now, including cure times and stuff. So this really is like such a quick process. And it's not like you get to this stage and you've now got to paint them and stuff. Like, they are already painted. Well, not painted, but they already are like the perfect French. You don't even have to do anything after this stage. So if it's half an hour to do one hand, on average, let's just say it's an hour to do both. How many people can say that they can do a full set of extensions, gel extensions and French in an hour? I'm not going to lie to you, I don't do gel extensions, like, so I wouldn't know how long that would take, but I imagine it to be longer than an hour. Well, anyway, there is that applied. So I'm going to put them into the lamp now. I have put them in my big lamp to cure all of them at the same time, just for money saving, not money saving, just for time saving purposes. And then while that's in for a minute, I'm just going to have a quick tidy up, because it's getting very close to my dinner time now, and my stomach's getting louder and louder the longer this video goes on. I really hope you can't hear it in the background, because that would be really embarrassing. But yeah, after this has cured, all I'm going to do is quickly just top coat. I'll probably show you me top coating one of them, just so you can see the consistency of the top coat and stuff. And then once I've done that, I'll do the other 4 off camera and cure them, and then I will show you how they look at the end with a bit of cuticle oil on. Just look how stunning these are, and look how glossy. That top coat is magical, because they're just so shiny. Let me just get my black top underneath, just to have a bit of contrast to the white and the pink. Look how beautiful. I'm just gobsmacked. I actually can't believe that I suit French. Like, who would have thought? But yeah, I'm so happy with these nails. They're just beautiful. The process is super easy. That thick glue stuff is brilliant. It's so good. So this is what they're called. Obviously I need to get my nails in the shot as well, but they are the X-Coat Tips 3-in-1 soft gel system. And like I said, these are the short pink Coffin. oh my gosh, what's going on there? There we go. But yeah, they just look so, what is happening to my lighting? There we go. They look so elegant and they feel super sturdy, like even though I've only got them on with a peel off base coat. But yeah, they feel like really, really solid. You can't pinch them this way because they're solid. And you can't bend them either, like they're so solid. Absolutely love them. So yeah, I'm really, really impressed with these. Very, very impressed. I hope you enjoyed this video and you think they're as beautiful as I do, because I'm so just, I don't know why I'm so surprised, to be honest. I didn't expect anything less, but yeah, they're just fantastic. So like I said, my description box has the link and what's it called? What is it called? Discount code, that's what it's called. There, link and discount code is in the description box. Definitely take advantage of it because these are just beautiful, and I don't doubt that everyone will love them as much as I do. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back soon with another one. Bye.